Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Charlie Chan's Chance. That's a tongue twister. I'm giving this 1 out of 5 stars. I really dislike this one. It's a reconstructed Lost movie, reconstructed with the script and some actors reading the original script with still photography in the background. Just like, what was that other one I just saw? I saw another one of these Lost Charlie Chans. Charlie Chan's Courage, another lost one. So what happened was the Fox studio decided to keep copies of the film at multiple locations. So people figured, oh, I could just take this and then they have another one at the other location. And there were a couple of fires, I think. Anyways, a lot of these Charlie Chan movies are missing. But fortunately, they've been now reconstructed, like this this one Dark Shadows episode. Had the same thing happen, I guess, over at ABC. That one's lost, but it's been reconstructed too. Anyways, I got the Black Camel finally. There it is, Black Camel. I thought I was going to finish this today, but lo and behold, I got slowed down by the bonus features again. Namely, Charlie Chan's Chance. And do our little show and tell section here. There's Charlie Chan in Paris. I believe this is collection 3, Charlie Chan. It's all very confusing, all this Charlie Chan stuff. But looking at my Netflix, I've got a couple of Z-grade horror flicks from the 70s, man. I've got the Spanish flick called let's see. Let me pull it up. Now that we're in the show and tell section of my video, I might as well tell you what's coming tomorrow, I think. Or maybe it's coming today. No, it's coming tomorrow. Because it was sent today. So if I'm lucky, it'll come tomorrow or Saturday. If I'm unlucky, it will come Monday. It happened at Nightmare Inn, which is the Spanish Z-grade horror, 1971. Then there's Legacy of Blood, 1978, which is I got the double bill disc. It happened at Nightmare Inn and Legacy of Blood. It's Legacy of Blood is very confusing because I was reading about this movie. Another Z-grade horror flick from 1978. John Carradine. It's a remake of the Ghastly ones. But there's another remake of the Ghastly ones, which is a 1968 film by the same director. quite possibly the worst movie of all time. Andy Milligan did the 1968 dreadful giallo-enthused splatter attempt called The Ghastly Ones. Then in 1971, Carl Monson releases a film called Blood Legacy, which by all accounts is just as much a stinker as The Ghastly Ones. Milligan. I'm interested in this Andy Milligan guy. I've never even heard of him until now. But there are actually two remakes of The Ghastly Ones from 1969. Blood Legacy and Legacy of Blood. How's that for some confusion? Okay, so shall we get into the nitty-gritty of Charlie Chan's Chance? Okay, so Charlie Chan is in New York City again. He's checking out the police department lineup situation, and then he goes to a Chinese restaurant in New York City. And, this was back when New York City actually allowed people to dine in restaurants rather than putting restaurants out of business due to some invisible virus floating around. Anyways, Charlie Chan goes to the Chinese restaurant. He's schmoozing with the owner, talking to him in Chinese, and or maybe it's Shanghainese. I'm not sure, but I think his half sister's family on her father's side speaks Shanghainese. But I bet you $5 that she doesn't, because she only sees her dad one time a week on Mondays. Anyways, getting back to the Charlie Chan's Chance. Okay, so the movie stems from a plot where one of the killers is trying to kill Charlie Chan, but he ends up killing himself. I don't want to spoil it too much, but wow, I got 3 people in the chat room. Hey, it's Adrian. Hey, sorry, Adrian. I got the Black Camel today, but I got stuck in the bonus feature again, watching another Lost movie. That's Charlie Chan in Paris. That's not the Black Camel. So I've been watching the bonus feature. I don't think I could finish the Black Camel today, unfortunately. But I'll start watching it. Here it is. Yeah, I think it's collection 3 from the Charlie Chan collection. Cool. So after Charlie Chan goes to the Chinese joint in New York City, there's a gas murder. Some kind of murder by poisonous gas, I guess I should say. So they go to Wall Street office, and some dude from Scotland Yard is dead from the gas. Oh, I was talking about it happened at Nightmare Inn and Legacy of Blood, which is a remake of The Ghastly Ones. And there's also a remake by a different director called Blood Legacy. And it happened at Nightmare Inn. It looks pretty decent too. I think I'm gonna really love the 3 hours and 30 minutes of Z-grade horror coming my way. Hopefully tomorrow. But hopefully I can get through the Black Camel tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I can watch the first 45 minutes and then finish it up tomorrow. Oh, you're you're familiar with the director of the Ghastly Ones, Andy Milligan. I heard Legacy of Blood was even worse than Andy Milligan. The Ghastly Ones, the original. It's like he took a really bad movie and he made it even worse. So that should be fun. I hope it's one of those so bad that it's good type movies. Looking forward to that. If I ever get into Legacy of Blood, if I really like it, then I might very well start adding Andy Milligan movies. Oh, you can hear the director talking in the movie. I heard the camera shakes a lot, and the lighting is really bad. The sound is horrible. That's the Andy Milligan school of directing. Second time's the charm, Andy. Not so much. Anyway, you gotta love directors who want to remake their own films. Oh, you hear a cut after one scene in the Ghastly Ones. Pretty funny. I gotta see Legacy of Blood. Now I'm interested in seeing the Ghastly Ones too. Maybe I'll add it to my Netflix. Is the Ghastly Ones on Netflix? So Charlie Chan has his 11th kid, a son, but he decides to stay on the murder case. And, he meets this Chinese dude who wants to kill him. Nope, it's not on Netflix. Oh, the VHS might be out of print, like Chained Heat. I used to have Chained Heat. It was worth like $100 before my ex-wife took it away. Let's see. Maybe it's on YouTube. The Ghastly Ones. I should have known that you of all people would know about Andy Milligan, the guy who yells cut after the first scene and leaves it in the film. Pretty crazy, man. The Ghastly Ones. So Charlie Chan is investigating the murder. He meets the Chinese dude who tries to kill him, and he ends up killing himself. Then there's some showgirls, scantily clad, who are the Ghastly Ones. (1968). Why do I keep saying 1969? Oh, here it goes. It's on Something Weird video. Got the trailer. There's the VHS trailer in color. Yeah, I'm not finding it on. I see Andy Milligan's Torture Jungle. I'm trisexual. What does that mean? The most famous scene from Torture Dungeon.
Yes, my video finally is.
Oh, here we go.
Forever.
ghastly ones.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this nasty tribute commentary track. This is going to be for Blood Rights, the Andy Milligan film, otherwise known as The Ghastly Ones. We're in for a bit of a ride here. This is one of those which is extraordinarily rough and ready, and anybody who knows Andy Milligan's work will probably be a little bit of dread on this one.
Oh, that's a commentary track. What am I doing? I can't find the ghastly ones. It must be very rare, like you said. Nobody bothered to rip their extremely rare VHS copy, the one that you used to have. Oh, your VHS got mold on them. Had to throw them away, worthless shelf for a year. Okay, that's a bummer. You get a valuable Andy Milligan Z-grade horror VHS tape and it gets mold on it. That has to be a big time bummer. That's worse than leaving it in the garage and having the dog pee on it and then uploading it to YouTube. Anyways, so Charlie Chan's trying to save trying to solve the case. He's chasing around this Chinese dude. Yeah, at least your ex-wife didn't take it. That's even worse. I miss my chain heat VHS tape worth $100 out of print with the great Linda Blair and the dropping the soap inside the jailhouse. We love Linda Blair on this channel. Though she's into animal rights and other stupid things, kind of like Karen Black, who's into Scientology or something. Who knows? These people are nuts, these Hollywood actors. But we'd love to see them in films.
That sounds like PETA.
Yeah, PETA. Boycott KFC because they cut the chicken's beaks off. Oh wait, the chickens are eating each other. Never mind. Anyways, too bad I couldn't find the ghastly ones, but I'm looking forward to Legacy of Blood, the Andy Milligan remake, which is even worse than the ghastly ones, according to the reviews that I've seen. I don't know if that's good or bad. I guess I'll find out. But it might be so incredibly bad that it's even worse than Ed Wood, which is a good thing. We like so bad that they're good type movies on this channel. So yeah, I couldn't get into this Charlie Chance thing, the bonus features, but I'm sure Charlie Chan in Paris has some bonus features. It's cool that they try to reconstruct lost films from stills and actors reading the scripts, photographic stills, this, that, and the other, little bits and pieces. Kind of like that Wuthering Heights Dark Shadows episode that got lost by ABC, like I said before. But anyways, Savage Streets Tights, is that the name of the movie? Sorry, I'm a little puzzled. Anyways, cool, thanks for checking in. I'll try to post one very late on tomorrow night after I'm done working like 15-hour day. I might be a little tired reviewing the Black Camel tomorrow, but I got a lot of Netflix DVDs to go through. I got the Charlie Chan's Collection 3, I think, and then the Z Grade Horror Double Bill that I mentioned. So might take me a while to get to Karate Man's recommendation. Sorry about that, Karate Man. I just got inundated with these really long discs. I mean, I'm talking like 3 to 3.5 hours each, with the bonus features and the double bills. So I'll keep them coming. Later's, mate.